Good morning and Happy New Year. Here we are, January 1st, 2018, here already. Is it me or did 2017 go by real fast? Well, it's time to get ready. I hope you all got your plan ready and you're ready to create your best year of 2018. For this year, for the first half, we're going to have a little fun with these videos. We're going to reintroduce the ABCs of running a successful organization. And how ironic it is that we're going to start with the first day of the year and the first letter of the alphabet being A. But before we go there, I have a story. Before I was a coach, I was a financial advisor for 18 years. I started in the business in 1987 after the crash. Sold my book in 2005. Between 1987 and 2000, the market was pretty smooth outside of a few blips here and there. However, when the dot-com bubble burst, if anybody remembers back in 2000, adversity really hit the fan. Investor wealth was deteriorating at a rapid clip. Stocks that were trading at hundreds of dollars, months later were trading at dollars, some at pennies, and some completely out of business. You could imagine the investor emotions. Advisors were really ducking phones back then. It was not a lot of fun. You throw 9/11 in the mix and you have an environment for just being stuck. And this was my first real kick in the teeth in the financial industry. And I will tell you, I was miserable. Absolutely, positively miserable. The phone would ring, I would cringe. The emotions of the market daily being down hundreds of points, day after day after day after day. With 9/11, the emotions there, I was just not having fun. Fortunately, one night, there was a couple of things that happened that really got me clicking. And I realized the reason I was stuck is because I was letting everything I couldn't control outside of the four walls of my business control my mindset. And as you know, when things are bad and you let that adversity in here and you let all that outside noise create and control your mind, you're done. It starts filtering in everything of your business and your personal life. I was able to figure out 3 ingredients that I needed to be successful and get me back in the path of creating the results I needed and I wanted in my business for myself and for my clients. The first was, and it's the word for today, is attitude. Whatever I needed to do in the morning, I needed to get my head on straight. When I went into the office, I had to be on my A game. So my first hour of the day was my hour of power. I needed to do anything I needed to do to get my head straight and make sure my attitude was in the top form it could possibly be. And that's the same for you. The second ingredient was my message. Back then, with that adversity, with the phones ringing off the hook, when I talked to my clients, I had to be confident, I had to be calm, I had to be calculated. My message had to be consistent. So when my clients hung up the phone, they felt calm. And the third was simply action. Back then, all I had to do was pick up the phone, talk to my clients, and talk to somebody else's clients. And I found when I got my attitude straight, and I was clear and consistent on my message, and I consistently took action, results followed. I was more successful in that industry from that point to 2005 when I sold my book than the 13 years prior. But that success came and it all started with my attitude. I had to shift my attitude. I had to control everything I could control and forget everything else. And that's our word for the day. So attitude, and especially a positive mental attitude, is the first ingredient for any endeavor, whether it be personal or professional. It all starts with attitude. Think of yourself as a leader of an organization. Your attitude will either lift or take the spirits up or down with your team. Everybody on your team, their attitude needs to be at their best. Could imagine everyone at their top mental attitude in an organization, you have an organization running on all cylinders. And it's a positive mental attitude. And please write this down. PMA, positive mental attitude. Positive mental attitude pays more always. So if you have the right mindset, you're going to simply make more money in your organization. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Attitude being the first letter of A, being the first letter of the alphabet. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you are a leader of organization, you're looking at succession planning and looking for a way out of your company, you're definitely going to want to tune in for next week on the letter B. You're going to love it. At this point, I want to wish you all a happy new year. Have a great start of the year. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye.